Voices in my head, they counsel me, they understand, they talk to me.
What's up, guys? It's Matt back here at RKO-VER Entertainment. Thank you guys for clicking on my video. WWE Raw review tonight. Starting off with The Undertaker's music and everything hitting. So let's see if it's really Taker or if they're messing with us again. Yep. There he is. The Undertaker. Oh, crap. Undertaker's cutting his promo. No, WrestleMania's my yard. Hell in the Cell's my house. Shane McMahon's gonna rest in peace. His blood's on Vince McMahon's hand, but Vince's just might be on mine. It's a great promo, but he got interrupted by Shane McMahon. We'll see what happens here. Whoa! WrestleMania moment on Raw. Oh my goodness. Usually the Raw right before pay-per-views aren't that good. This one is starting out great. Shane come out, cuts his promo about how if he has to destroy The Undertaker's legacy to make sure that the WWE goes on, then that's what he'll have to do. And Undertaker said, "Watch your mouth, rich boy, don't be talking about my legacy." He comes down to the ring, or Shane comes down to the ring, gets in, says, "Let's talk about your legacy. That ended 2 years ago at WrestleMania." Crowd went crazy, started chanting Suplex City. He said that Undertaker told Shane that he's always been Vince's bitch and he will continue to be Vince's bitch. Shane attacks him with his crazy, stupid little punches, like they look so horrible. But then Shane McMahon does what Shane McMahon does best. He's about to get last ride through the table. He reverses, gets Undertaker on the table, hits him with the monitor. His eyes bleeding a little bit. Gets on the top rope, elbow through the table from the top rope through the announcer's table. Insane. Shane's walking away right now, and Undertaker just sat up, did his little patented sit up. And Shane's like, oh my God, I can't believe he got up. Great way to start Raw. Great. Next match, you got one half of the best tag team in the world, the Hype Bros. Zack Ryder versus Chris Jericho. Ryder's in the Intercontinental Championship ladder match at WrestleMania. This will be Ryder's, I think, his first match at WrestleMania. So we'll see what happens. Oh, AJ Styles came out, he was on commentary. Well, not commentary, he was just standing out there. He said, "I'm not leaving until I get in a match with Jericho at WrestleMania." The match starts. It's probably like a 3 or 4 minute match, but Zack Ryder gets the win over Chris Jericho, and Jericho's going nuts. He's hitting the ring post with a chair and flipping shit over. He's got the mic. Let's see what he has to say. Alright guys, so Jericho grabs the mic, accepts the match at WrestleMania, says it's going to be the worst night in AJ's life. That should be a good match. I mean, I know they've had some decent ones already, but it's Mania, so everybody's going to step it up. I think everybody was freaking out about WrestleMania this year. They didn't think there were going to be that many good matches or high-profile matches or whatever. I think it's shaping out great, but we'll see what happens. Alright guys, next we got Sasha Banks on commentary with Becky Lynch versus Charlotte going on in the ring. On SmackDown there was a little altercation where Sasha accidentally ran into Becky on the outside. They got into a little argument or whatever. And Sasha Banks wins the match. But Becky Lynch comes in after the match, T-bone suplex her, T-bone suplex Charlotte. I'm Team Sasha all the way. Like, I want Sasha Banks to win, but if Becky won, I wouldn't be mad. So I'll let you guys know what happens here. Alright guys, Charlotte gets the win over Becky Lynch with a little outside interference from Ric Flair. They were running around the ring. Becky goes to jump back in the ring. Rick grabs her leg. She gets caught with a big boot. Natural selection. Match over. So let's see what happens next. We got Vince McMahon interview by Renee Young. So Vince McMahon tells Renee Young he's not surprised by what happened. That's just an inkling of what we're probably going to see at WrestleMania. And he looks over, he goes, "Oh, I thought you'd be halfway across the Brooklyn Bridge by now." Shane pops in the picture, says, "Well, good thing I'm not you." He has a couple words with Vince McMahon, and he ends with, "Unlike you, you stole this company from your father, and I'm going to take it from you at WrestleMania." So, pretty good stuff. I don't think Shane's going to win, but I'm torn on that because obviously I'm going to root for The Undertaker because he's The Undertaker. But Shane McMahon, if he does get control of Raw, could shake things up a lot. And I watch WWE, like, all of it. So, like, every show, even Superstars sometimes. So, I mean, if something could change drastically in WWE, it would just give me more entertainment, you know what I'm saying? It'd give everybody more entertainment, I think. I mean, I think they have enough guys to split the brands. Everybody's saying that they don't have enough talent anymore to split the brand. But, I mean, you call up, say, 10 people from NXT for an invasion angle on one show. You've got enough people. I mean, you're having, on a 3-hour show, they have like 6, 7, sometimes 8 matches. So 8 matches, you need 16 wrestlers. Throw a couple triple threats in there. Maybe you need 20 total managers. It's not that many people. So I think the brand split would be a great idea. But a lot of people don't. Let me know what you guys think in the comments.
Another story.
So they're showing the WrestleMania moment. Tonight's is from 2008. WrestleMania 24 in Orlando, where I was at. Showing the Ric Flair getting beat. This was supposed to be his last match. Obviously, he's had more matches after that. We got Charlotte in the crowd there in the front. She looks so different. Way different. Can't wait for next year, 2017. WrestleMania, back in Orlando, back in the Citrus Center, or the Citrus Bowl. I cannot wait. Last time I went, obviously it was 24. I was younger, I didn't have a great job, and I also didn't know that much about the act. I knew there was Access and Hall of Fame and all that, but I didn't know that much about it. Now I know about the ticket packages and all that, and I have a good job. So, I will be going to WrestleMania next year, definitely. Definitely. When the packages come out, I'm going to buy one. And if I can't get anybody to go with me, I'll go by myself. I don't care. I just rather not spend that whole week by myself, so I'd like to get someone to go with me. But we'll see what happens here, guys. We got the Social Outcasts who were out there cutting a promo. Kane's music hit, so I assume he's wrestling one of them. I'll let you know what happens. Okay, guys, I guess during my talking I didn't even see that Big Show came out. So it's Big Show and Kane versus Axel and Bo Dallas. Let's see what happens. Okay, we had about a 60-second match. I don't even know if it was a minute before the other members of the Social Outcasts come in and attack Big Show and Kane. And then everybody fills the ring. That's gonna they're hyping up the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. They even got D Young in there, my boy D Young. Fandango, Tyler Breeze, The Ascension, Mark Henry. Who else is in there? That's all I've seen, guys. But anyways, I'll let you know what happens next. We got Kane and Big Show double choke slam to Mark Henry. Nice. And then Kane and Big Show do stereo double choke slams to all the members of the Social Outcast. Good ending. Alright, guys, we had Triple H coming in the ring. Well, introduced by Stephanie McMahon, who told everybody they should bow down to his greatness and all that crap. Triple H comes in, cuts the promo about how good Roman Reigns is, but he's that much better. Roman Reigns comes out, charges the ring, a little bit of interaction. Triple H rolls out, and backstage segment shows Stephanie McMahon and Triple H not happy, walking very briskly somewhere. So we'll see what happens. We got the New Day out, cutting their usual promo about bootios and all that other shit. So we'll see what happens. Alright guys, New Day member Kofi Kingston versus Alberto Del Rio from the League of Nations, who have their own shirts now, by the way. I wonder how those are selling. Okay, so this went to commercial during the match, but Alberto Del Rio gets distracted on the outside because Xavier Woods starts playing La Cucaracha on the trombone. He's hilarious. Kofi Kingston gets the win. Jonathan Coachman comes out afterwards. I want to see what happens here. Okay, guys. During the match, it was all League of Nations. Kofi Kingston got a quick roll-up at the end. They're walking towards the back. Jonathan Coachman comes out. Lets everybody know that Sports Center is going to be live at WrestleMania this Sunday. And he also let everybody know that the New Day were his favorite people he's ever had on Sports Center. And then he pulls a box of bootios out and he says, "And I love me some bootios. They make sure you ain't booty." He said, "I always wanted to do this. Hit their music." And he started dancing with the New Day. Hilarious. Jonathan Coachman, great guy. We'll see what happens next. Alright, so Roman Reigns backstage promo with Renee Young. She doesn't get 2 words out before you hear Bubba Ray Dudley say, "Hey, come on, tough guy, you want some more? You want to finish what we started on SmackDown?" He's calling him in. Reigns walks over. Devon walks out, says, "Hey, now what? Now you're in a predicament, huh?" So he hits them both, and then Triple H comes up from behind and attacks Roman Reigns. So now you got the Dudley Boys and Triple H beating up Roman Reigns. Well, Triple H just called the Dudley Boys off. So now it's just Reigns and Triple H. I'll let you know what happens. Alright, so Reigns takes the title, puts it in Reigns' face, and said, "You'll never have this. Your dream is over." Lays it on top of one of those boxes, I think for speakers or electrical equipment or something, one of those electrical boxes. Slams Roman Reigns' head into it, and we went to commercial. So Triple H got a little revenge for last week on Raw when Roman took him out of the SUV and beat the crap out of him. So we'll see what happens next, guys. Alright guys, we got Ascension member Connor versus Kalisto. Probably Kalisto gets the win here. I think they're trying to build him up because he has the match at WrestleMania against Ryback. Big guy versus little guy for the US title. So we'll see what happens. Alright, might as well have been a squash match. Match lasted maybe a minute and a half. Kalisto gets the win. Salida del Sol also takes out Victor, who comes in after the match to try to do something. Now we got Ryback coming out. We'll see what happens. Alright, so Ryback gets in the ring, gets up in Kalisto's face. Good camera moment where they're showing big guy, little guy. Kalisto raises the title in front of him. Ryback starts the "Feed Me More" chant. Kalisto starts the "Lucha Lucha" chant. No physical activity between the two. Ryback just does his "Feed Me More" chant and leaves. Whole crowd's chanting Goldberg. So next we got Brock Lesnar coming out. They had Paul Heyman go and summon him before we went to commercial break. So we'll see what happens. Okay, so Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman are out. Paul Heyman's cutting his usual promo, and Dean Ambrose comes out with a wagon, a wooden wagon of some sort. Now he's going under the ring and he's putting all sorts of stuff in there. There's a crowbar, there's a couple lead pipes, a baseball bat. So I don't know what he's doing, but we'll see what happens. Okay, so Ambrose, being the lunatic that he is, he just comes out with his wagon, walks around the ring, doesn't even look at Brock. He didn't look at Brock one time during the whole thing. And he just starts loading his thing up. Baseball bats, lead pipe, the chainsaw that Terry Funk gave him, the barbed wire bat that Mick Foley gave him. All that stuff went into the box. Then he took the top of the ring steps, threw that in the wagon too, and then just left. So I assume at WrestleMania we'll see him enter with this wagon full of goodies. So we'll see what happens next, guys. Alright, so we got the Total Divas team versus Team Bad and Blonde. It's Emma versus Paige. Emma is awesome. I'm so glad she's back on the main roster. I've seen her a bunch of times in these little shows in Coco that I go to. She is amazing. Her matches with her, both the matches she had with Asuka, the one at TakeOver and then the one just on the regular NXT, they were awesome matches. And I believe Paige and Emma could have a great match. Let's see how much time they get, and we'll see what happens next. Alright, so Emma gets the win over Paige, Team Bad and Blonde. Referee was distracted. Lana came in, threw a, I don't know what kind of kick it was, but maybe somewhat of a bicycle kick to Paige, and Emma gets the pin after that. Now Team Bad and Blonde are beating Team, what's their Team Total Divas. No, who's their partner? Because they needed one more on their team. It was, I thought they're, oh no way, it's Eva. Eva Marie. Is she gonna be on Team Total Divas? Okay, so that was a really weird dynamic. Alright, she came out. Eva Marie went right after Lana, took her by the hair, threw her down, kicked her out of the ring. Team Total Divas got the upper hand. And then Eva Marie's like all happy. Everybody else is like, what just happened? She's trying to give everybody hugs. Paige pushes her away. So maybe she'll be the final member of Team Total Divas, or maybe not. We'll see what happens. Alright guys, we got 6-man tag team action. Stardust, Miz, Kevin Owens versus Ziggler, Sin Cara, and Sami Zayn. All the men in this match are involved in the Intercontinental Championship ladder match. The only guys not in this match is Zack Ryder, who wrestled earlier and got the win over Chris Jericho, which is amazing. So I'm glad Ryder's going to get a WrestleMania moment. He's going to, even if he doesn't win the match, he's going to hear his music hit at a WrestleMania, get to walk down the aisle. That's huge for Ziggler. Sorry. That's huge for Ryder. I hope all goes well for him. He's a great guy and a great wrestler. Just never got the chance he deserves, in my opinion. So we'll see what happens. The match is still going on, but got to give it to my boy Kevin Owens. It was so funny. Sami Zayn was in the ring, and he's getting worked over by the Miz a little bit, and Kevin Owens begging for the tag, begging, give me that tag, give me that tag, give me that tag. Miz comes over, tags him, crowd goes crazy because it's about to be Owens and Sami Zayn. He acts like he's gonna punch him, turns around, tags Stardust. The whole crowd goes boo. He's a great heel. Well, holy crap. It was a pretty good match. Crowd was pretty disrespectful during it, chanting a whole bunch of crap. CM Punk, this is booty, New Day rocks, I don't know. Anyway, but during the match, Kevin Owens, he wouldn't tag in, so Miz and Stardust pretty much did the whole match. At the end, Sami Zayn was down. Kevin Owens was the only one up. He finally tags in. He tags the Miz, tags himself in. Does a couple moves. Sami starts to get the upper hand. Tries to tag the Miz. The Miz jumps off the apron. Tries to tag Stardust. Stardust jumps off the apron. And then Sami Zayn hits him with the tornado DDT and the Helluva kick, and then gets the 1-2-3 on the champ. It's crazy. And they just confirmed that Eva Marie is the 5th member of the Total Divas team. Looks like that was the main event match because the Triple H and Stephanie McMahon are coming back out to finish their announcement about the title defense. So we'll see what happens. Alright, so Triple H and Stephanie come out. More blah blah. And they don't get to announce whatever they wanted to announce. If there even was an announcement. Roman Reigns comes out to interrupt again. Big brawl. The League of Nations comes out. And Dudley Boys come out to help Triple H. Which turns into the whole roster coming out to separate them. Roman Reigns hits the dive over the top rope on top of like 12 people. With Triple H in the middle. Triple H rolls out, leaves with the title held high, and we're going into WrestleMania. That was the last Raw before WrestleMania. I'm not going to do a WrestleMania review, guys. I just want to sit and watch it. You know, I got a few. My dad's coming over and stuff, so I'm not going to make a video for that. Maybe I'll make one after, like a review or something, maybe. But it won't be like a live reaction type thing like I usually do. But thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned. Tomorrow, Ringside Collectibles. Bunch of pre-orders that came in. See you guys then.